Good morning, everyone. Today I wanted to share with you one of my most favorite products, and that is our shimmer brushes. So you can see in my tin here, there is actually 24 colors in the current range, and they are all shown bar 2 in our annual catalogue. Lemonade and green apple are also part of this, but they came in too late and anyway, didn't matter. They didn't make it to the catalogue, but they are available on the website. And I forgot about them too. So I made up this morning in my excitement because yesterday all the new colours bar 1, somehow I missed Scarlet, arrived. And I realised after I made up this chart that lemonade and green apple, that I'd left them off. So I have added them on the bottom of my colour chart. Now I wanted to discuss with you just some basics with the shimmer brush. So they arrive like this in their beautiful plastic packaging, and I saved this one for you guys so I could show you. And you'll see you've got the colour on the tip and you've got the colour on the ring around the lid. When they arrive, you just need to unscrew the lid a little bit. You're going to remove this yellow ring, okay? We don't need it. And you want to screw the lid back on until it won't screw anymore. Then you're going to pull the lid. It's really important that after that first initial getting it set up, you only pull the lid on and off, all right? I always like to then screw the brush tip on really firm to make sure that it's there properly. I have had a few people, if they haven't done that, when they've done the next step, ink has leaked out here. So make sure you screw that on firmly. Hi, Brenda. Nice of you to join me. I hope these tips help you. Now I like to give it a good shake. Don't know if you can hear that rattle. So it's got a little bally thing in there just to help shake it up. I like to give it a shake. Now over a scrap piece of paper, on the sides there's 2 push symbols, and you're just going to gently push on those sides. And you can see I've got a drop out, and I just do a drop on the paper and then I push my brush into it because the brush is quite firm when it's first arrived, but once it's inked up, it loosens off. Now you could do this on one of like your brown silicone mats, so our all-purpose mats, and then you could that puddle, or even onto a stamping block, and that puddle then won't soak into your scrap paper, and you can keep dipping into it if you like, so not to waste it. But today I just did it on a scrap paper. I always, when I need to re-ink my nib, my brush, I squeeze over something else so that I don't accidentally squeeze too hard. Nothing worse than it wrecking a project that way. Hi Deanne, hi Joe. All right, so I'm just going to carefully, you can see here I'm just literally using the brush to paint on the color. Now I'm not very accurate at painting within these lines, but you get the idea, and you can see where the color has gone on thicker, it'll go darker. Where I've overlapped and perhaps painted on an area twice, I'll do it over here just to show you, okay, it's going to go darker because this shimmer brush has glitter in it, but in the carrier medium. And so depending on the color of the brush you purchase as to the color of the carrier medium, I'm just going to put that in there. But if I hold this up a bit more, I don't know how well you can see the clear on this side. So that is this one. And it is a clear carrier medium with silverish, clearish sort of sparkles. And then there's a gold one. So whilst the end appears gold, so like the clear, it is actually a clear carrier medium with gold glitter. All the rest are the colours. The carrier medium is the colour that is shown on their tips or in the sample that's in the catalogue. Now, some other things you can do with shimmer brushes. You can obviously shimmer directly onto cardstock. So this is our new Desert Rose cardstock, and I've just used the clear shimmer brush and painted onto the cardstock, and it creates a beautiful shimmer. I love this. Hi, Michelle Brown. Yes, it is very, very sparkly. And then the other thing you can do is on stamped images, for example. So I've pre-stamped this image. This is using our beautiful stamp of the month for October. And I used our Intense Black, so it's a solvent-based permanent ink. So this is what I use when I'm colouring with markers, watercolour medium, those sorts of things. And I'm just going to use the peach as my example. So I could colour directly onto white to do my flowers like I'm doing here. Or if you're on a tighter budget than that and you have a few inks, you can use our clear shimmer brush. So just with one of our ink pads, I'm just going to squeeze this together just to get a little bit of ink on the actual top of the ink pad. And so what I'm going to do here is rub my shimmer brush into that ink and then use it to paint. And when the colour starts to get too light, just re-dip into that ink pad. And you can see I can just spread. So I'm getting a bit of an ombre-ish sort of look when I don't have enough ink. So just ink it up again and keep just colouring in. So just be aware that the longer your strokes are, the lighter the colour will get. So you may, on flowers for example, you may want to do the darker colour more to the centre, or just be prepared to dip back in the ink. Now, some people at this point might say, but Danny, what about the ink that's left on the tip of my brush? That's okay. I'm going to bring my scrap piece back in and I'm just going to brush it off. And you can see it hasn't actually absorbed a lot of that ink. All right, and it's perfect to use again. You can actually, if you really want to, you can open these brushes up and you can put drops of re-inker and things in them. I've certainly seen people do that. I've seen it done a lot with the gold, for example, if people are wanting to create a shimmery, like a gold shimmery red or something for Christmas cards. So you can do it with the gold one as well. Oops, I didn't start in the middle, didn't follow my own instructions, doesn't matter. So it's going to depend. If you want that gold glitter, you'd use the gold shimmer brush dipped into the colour. If you're wanting that clear or silvery glitter, well then by all means just dip the clear silvery one into your colour. And obviously just rub that off. There we go, it's back to normal again already. I hope this has given you guys a few hints and tips on using our shimmer brushes. If you'd like a copy of my table that I created, and I'm going to fix it for you to have lemonade and green apple, just drop me a message in the comments. Hi, Julianne. And I will then get that arranged to get that to you. The shimmer brushes, as I said, are predominantly in the annual catalogue. They're only a $10 investment, but they're a great, easy way to add sparkle to any project. Have a good day, guys. Bye.